we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And it's in there.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Booker dishes to Paul. Here's Okogie, covered by Martin. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. 2 points, that one goes.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Smith outside. And the pass to the Wizard. Smith outside. Pass to the Wizard. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. And, you know, something that surprised a lot of people about MP, his interest in the world of fashion.
It hasn't taken him long to become one of the NBA's fashion icons. He's making a name for himself in the design business, and he's getting new fans with his clothes and his basketball.
And so it's Houston with it, following Chris Paul's three-point attempts. And it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count it.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Stephen Silas.
Well, Kevin, he told me that even though they've...
First personal foul. 16 fouls.
Especially against a team that's so disciplined on offense. He said we can never relax on D. We will pay for those lapses. We'll see if they can stay on point tonight and get another win. Kevin?
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Now, here's Porter. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Smith, the pass to Garuba. And the shot is good. Garuba's got his second basket of the night.
You got octopus arms, MP. They can't get a pass by you.
Suns trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball against Porter to stop the run. And he gets it to go.
Chris Paul's a player who is more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Okogie misses. Rockets leading by 11. Outside, Porter passes it to the Wizard. Here's Garuba. It's Martin on the wing. Here's the Wizard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And it's 8 points for the Wizards.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Suns trail by 14. Booker, right side. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Garuba, the pass to Martin. Houston moving it around. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Paul. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Okogie, covered by Martin. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now Smith. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. It's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. They need this one. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Porter against Paul. Pass to the Wizard. And there's the pass to Garuba. For 3, Smith. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the... That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Terrence Ross comes in for Booker. Smith outside. There's a good screen. What a terrific move that was. Smith's got 11 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Green bounce pass from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for... Suns shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How is that reset going?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pick. Then there's Ayton, and it's Bazley in at the 4.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Booker. Second chance shot. The shot by Bazley, no good. Houston's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And Porter, here we go. Smith, the pass to the Wizard. Here's Garuba. He's covered by 8. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That's his first foul.
Pour it out there, MP.
And so here is Houston. Porter finds Martin. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Porter against Paul. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Booker outside. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Booker's got 7.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's the Wizard, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Booker outside. There's the feed to Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Here's Smith following the basket by Chris Paul. Such a wide open look. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 6.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Martin. Pass to the Wizard. 6 on the shot clock. Porter against Paul. And it's Houston with another.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Smith outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Passes it to Garuba. Here's the Wizard. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Smith the pass to the Wizard. No good with the triple. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot.
Too much contact, D. Too much.
Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Usman Garuba. 2 shots.
It's off balance and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
Second team foul.
I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Get to the perimeter. Don't let him shoot.
And here is Ayton. 8 points for him. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Paul. Here's Baisley. And a miss there on the triple. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Paul after the made shot from the Wizard. Over Porter. Paul can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball against Porter. No good that time. And it's Houston the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Here's a Kobe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
PJ First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Line for the Suns, Josh Okogie.
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Pass to Green. Here's the Wizard. This one for 3, and again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Now the pass to Warren. Down low, Landale, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Pass to the Wizard. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. Outside, Martin. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Wizard. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
There's the pick. Here's Paul, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick it.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
On and off the floor is extremely important. Very.
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
The Suns 44. And put your hands together.
Thanks for tuning. So they're at the bottom of a pretty deep hole. Think they can climb out, Dr. O'Neal?
Well, in the game of basketball, Ernie, anything is possible. Look, teams even managed to.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Suns.
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Wizard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Smith, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. They set the screen. Porter with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to the Wizard. It's Martin on the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Value the ball! Come on!
Now here's Paul. The dish now to Booker. The shot from 20 feet away. Porter pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They set the pick. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got 14 points for the game.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Pass to Bazley, beyond the arc. Rockets with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Outside, Martin. Here's Smith. Shoot it.
Darius Bazley. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston.
2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Smith hits them both. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
The pass to the Wizard. Now here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Pass to the Wizard. And that one is good. 34 points for the Wizard.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Right wing. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Smith scanning the floor. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got 19 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Booker in the post. Here's Bazley. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-4 run right now. He muscles it in through the contact
and they have come out of halftime in fuego.
The Rockets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Booker, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Smith with a wide open look. And another 3 for Houston.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
From 13, again the miss by Booker.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And Smith with the stuff.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Porter against Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. Here's a Kogi. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Houston's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's Garuba. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
A nice shot by Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Martin the pass to Porter. Houston moving it around. Here's the Wizard, defended by Booker. The kick out to Porter. And another 3 for Houston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Booker. Driving the lane. Unloads from 9. It's rebounded by Houston. Garuba's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Porter. Martin with the screen for Porter. The pass to the Wizard. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Paul with the ball. He has 5. Now Ayton. Booker with no one around, with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And that one's good by Porter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
No good from Booker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Wizard passes to Smith. Poked loose and stolen by Booker. Pass to Baisley. There's the 3. The Wizard with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making.
Defensive foul. Darius Baisley. Fourth personal foul.
And just going to work.
Team foul. Substitution on the court. Shooting for
Most of their chances.
Landry Shamet.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Calling Martin the screen.
Third team foul.
so far for them.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Green kicks to Tate. Fade away, and yes, it's good. Tate's only got 4 points this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Ayton, and it's Vildoza in at the point guard position. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
The Wizard, good. The Wizard's got 45 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Vildoza, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Washington. Here's Tate. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Well, many thought this.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
First team foul.
Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Ayton hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Tate the pass to the Wizard. And another three for Houston.
Wow. What can you say?
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here is Shamet. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's the Wizard. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here now, Vildoza. There's the pass to Okogie. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Tate finds Cauley-Stein. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Wainwright. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
The Wizard can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shamet Shamet, the pass to Wainwright. That one's off, still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
He's covered by Shamet. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up. Their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's Shamet, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Change is here. Here's Wainwright. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the right side. Cauley Stein in the post. Covered by Biyombo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And
in for the Suns, here is Paisley.
Load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. If you have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Shamet lays it up off the glass. Houston's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Passes it to Christopher. Houston moving the ball around. Martin with the bucket.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Biyombo kicks to Shamet. Offline from the top of the key.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Pass to the Wizard. Cauley Stein with it. Biyombo on him. Here's the Wizard. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here now, Vildoza. Biyombo, that's good.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
The pass to the Wizard. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Paisley. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense that accomplished it. Look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Pass to Landale. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. Ross finds Biyombo. Here's Booker. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 5 rebounds tonight. He's guarded by Ross. Up and in on the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Booker looking around. The tray. No good from Ross.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Christopher. Here's the Wizard. Fires the three. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Booker. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
There's the pass to Christopher. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Wizard, defended by Booker. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Houston.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Rockets pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to the Wizard. To the paint. Cauley-Stein dishes to Martin. To the left wing. Passes it to the Wizard. Fires the three. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Wizard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And it's Biyombo with the jam.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
Here's the Wizard. It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Martin the pass to Cauley-Stein. And it's Martin missing. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Martin. Ross with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Here's the Wizard. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
suit? Yeah. Want to grab burrito?
Yeah, grab me one.